And we are live.
Okay. I guess we hadn't settled on who was summoning this little meeting.
We never settled on how to start.
Yeah.
Or like when this is happening?
Presumably once we've left the temple. Are we doing it before or after the shop?
Before.
I guess we can decide on that
Probably
later.
Do it before, absolutely before.
Keep the timeline succinct.
I'm telling you, I look at everyone sideways and they're like, we could have this happen after the thing we haven't done yet. And I'm like, no. I will kill you. But yeah, you guys have that morning drills. Whoever, you're not mandatory to go to it, but you can, and everyone is encouraged to. So morning drills, conversations, and then you have the rest of the day past like 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. to do what you want. Anytime in that afternoon, evening, night of that day, anytime, any place.
Let's say late afternoon, because Glitch and Vale are doing something.
All right, that is 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m.
I like 6.
Okay.
Something about that vibes for me.
True.
Period.
Period. Is there anything?
I don't know. I don't know why my brain just activates. I think I picked that up from Danielle. It's her fault.
Oh god.
I got it from Josh's girlfriend. Period. Slay. I'm like, I love her.
Oh no, my old coworker used to say slay after we completed almost every task. Every time, without fail. It would be like, oh, we did it? Oh my god, slay. And every time I'm like, that's about to bleed into my brain. That every time it gets me. It's done, slay.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
She was great. All right, 6 p.m. I guess Remnant would be the one to message Vale and Glitch.
You're still in the hospital, right?
Yes.
We have not done anything to fix your injury, so yes.
Yes.
You'd be cleared to... No, you would not be. No, Rook would absolutely would not have cleared you yet. I'm like, who has the authority? And I'm like, it's Rook. Yeah, no, he's keeping you there.
Bro.
You could be around the embassy, but you can't leave the embassy. So if you want to go to the Black
Right.
Room and have like private chats, the Black Room is available for all agents.
I think she'd be the one to mass message Vale, Bulldog, and Glitch about meeting. Because I can do that, right? That's a thing I have.
Yeah, you can cast sending
each of us
to your vessel, there.
Yes.
You could also just text them.
No, this is more epic.
More cinematic, I think.
I mean, texting is what came to my mind, but I remembered I can do that telepathically.
Might as well be extra.
She probably was like halfway through typing it and was like, wait, what am I doing? Erase the entire message and then just cast sending. Like, let's try that out.
So funny.
Tell me the message you sent. I will narrate what this does. Tell me the message.
You decided to be extra.
It's not even extra. I just remembered I could do it. The fuck would she even type? I guess it would just be... I want to have a conversation. Meet in the Black Rooms.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Milo would get a little bit more separately of I really think we should talk about your vassalage.
Okay. Wherever you guys are, wherever you find yourselves, meandering, eating, showering, watching TV, training, as you were, you feel a chill run up your spine. The chill courses up towards the top of your head. You just feel a breath on your neck. As you kind of turn to face the breath, you just see hollowed eyes of a skeleton. Everything around you blackens out, narrows. Only thing in focus is this dead corpse staring you down. We need to meet in the black room.
Bruh.
I want to talk. Milo gets, I want to talk about your vassalage. Etc., etc. And then the phantom disappears. Literally, blink and it's gone. The chill, the audio, everything resumes as it was.
Milo flips the right side up and just shakes his head a little bit before looking away and getting some clothes on before making his way over to the back rooms. It was back rooms, right? Not black rooms.
Black room, yeah.
Black rooms.
The
Black
back-
rooms. Yeah, we're going to the back rooms, guys.
Mhm.
Whoops, wrong room.
Oh wow, I took a wrong turn somewhere.
I got the wrong address,
Oh
guys.
no. I've walked into an aether break. Oh no. Where am I?
That'd be super funny.
Not again.
Not again.
Well, it just
Not
turns out
again.
that just nothing but yellow room, just like, dang, this is a weird place.
Not this again.
That's weird.
Every
Is that
Tuesday.
the Silent Night?
No, is that the silence night?
Lord.
Anyway. Yeah. Probably in my room at this point. I'd head on over.
Remnant remembering she chose that fucking place when it could have been her medical room, and now she's regretting it.
Now she's wheeling either
Yes.
to wheel her over or she's wheeling herself over there.
She's gonna do it herself and struggle because she's never been in a wheelchair before.
Aw. Tommy is going to. He's probably in the cafeteria or wherever the fuck we get food. Bring everybody some, like, muffins or some shit. Well, he'll just bring a bunch. He doesn't know what the fuck this is about.
Cordelia would like. There are service droids.
A droid could push her.
Okay,
Bringing coffee for everybody.
she would like that. Once she decides she's done fucking around with it. Like,
She's like, alright, I made the corner, I'm satisfied. Droid!
no, this hurts my arms too much. I can't be doing this down every hallway.
Droid
She's just lazy.
walks over, grabs your chair. What destination would you like to travel to?
Slow blink. Black rooms.
Understood. Starts pushing you. You all reconvene at the black rooms.
Show up, take a muffin off of Tommy's plate.
Wasn't sure what this was about. Figured I'd come with food.
Well, no complaints here.
He'll take off his hood at the entrance and then enter the room.
Yeah. Puts his HUD with the other one as well. Enters the room.
Milo arrives a little bit later. He steps into the room and closes the door behind him.
I want Remnant to be the last person to enter.
You would have been the closest one.
No,
No, but she would be the last one, though.
she wants to be the last one to enter.
He wants to have the cool
Okay.
entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Not even. She's just slow.
So, Vale
It's
would
distracted
have,
by XYZ thing.
Vale would have already removed a chair from the head of the table so that she can sit there in her wheelchair.
Awesome. Tommy is just chilling. Probably has his feet propped up on another chair across the table.
I also just want to hear you three have a conversation. Just a
So
little
you heard
bit.
the voice of God too, eh?
God is a skeleton.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say God is how I would internalize that message.
Based on the subject
Like
matter,
a-
I'm assuming.
Ghoul.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm assuming it's hell related.
Imagine if it's not.
If it's not hell related, it was nice knowing you all.
Oh.
honestly.
Hey, why do you think I brought my weapons?
That's why.
Yeah.
Hey, you said it yourself. We don't know what this is from. Not necessarily.
I hope it's from Cordelia.
Thumbs
Storm's
up.
homage clunks onto the floor by his feet as he leans back.
Good for being prepared, man.
I mean,
Muffin? He pushes the box over towards him.
Nah, I'm good. Just been working out. Gotta keep the carbs off. Trying to get in shape.
I wouldn't exactly call you out of shape.
You know, hey.
And I can always be better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I've only got a 6-pack.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Only?
pop off, King. If you want to show that shit off, by all means, like,
Keep it in your pants.
oh, I'm just joking.
Do you have to?
Side eyes veil. He puts his helmet on.
Why?
Shy. Immediately got shy. So funny.
Takes a bite out of his muffin.
Did you make them?
No, they're from the cafeteria.
Ugh. They've put me on rations. Won't let me order as much as I want to.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
It's so funny.
Look, I'm a
So why
big
not
guy. I
have-
need a lot of energy.
So why are you denying the muffin gift? The fuck?
Muffins aren't the right kind of food I need right now.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
What are they, protein?
I think one of them's like some kind of peanut butter one.
He reaches forward, lifting the tip of his mask up and over his mouth as he starts munching on one of the muffins surreptitiously.
Blitz looks satisfied.
That was a word.
I don't even know if it was correctly used.
You're so real. You're so real for that.
So-
Oh my god. It works.
it works.
It works.
Hello.
So you're
It's
all
not
looking
fully
at the
correct.
same time then. We were all just looking at him.
I'm afraid to join the stream.
We all needed to know.
I have
Yeah, I was just staring at Sam looking up and was like, yeah, I guess. And we're all
Yeah.
looking at him, but I guess.
You know, the vibe is there.
I like that everyone was just looking at my stream. Like,
We all needed to know. We all
Mhm.
took that brief moment pause to be like, yeah, Google that.
do that real quick.
I can see Cordelia entering now after she puts her HUD away too. Already thinking I don't want to do this.
There's a tap
I
on
don't want to
Cordelia's
have
shoulder.
conversations. She looks.
You see decloaking, digital little illusion. Do you mind if I join you in this? It says Raven.
This motherfucker!
Why?
I'm nosing.
Motherfucker.
Do you want to be my vassal?
What does that entail?
You got you there.
She thinks she doesn't really know. I'll get back to you on the full details.
Nods. As you were. Back into visibility. You don't even hear the footsteps leave.
She doesn't tell him no.
This man fully could have actually entered, or is about to enter with us. He didn't actually leave.
I like that he
No,
waited
he
for
entered.
Remnant specifically. She just sits there for a little bit. Makes the droid open the door for her.
Door locks. Door opens. You see Cordelia pushed in her wheelchair, the service droid behind her.
Hello.
Hello.
So you were the cause. That was spooky.
Howdy.
That was fun.
Why wouldn't I be?
It could have sent for one of us to come get you.
Classification identified. Unauthorized clearance. Am I authorized to be in this room with you?
No. You can leave.
Understood. Neutral. Turns around, walks out. Door closes.
See you later, Arnold.
And good
It
day
has
to
a
you,
name?
Agent Bulldog. Closes.
Wait,
I
Wait,
think
was
they
that a
just
person?
respond. No. Robots aren't people.
Now that is a
I
subject
think.
of debate I'm not getting into. What did you call us here to talk about?
Are robots people?
I mean, androids are up for debate.
Oh my god.
I was more so asking if that was a bion and I just didn't know.
Wow, so Remnant's robot racist.
I will cry.
Would never assume that you are robot racist, Remnant.
Robosist.
Robosist. She'll maneuver around to wherever she can fit the wheelchair, which is
At the head of the table!
And at
Where-
the table.
Vale has moved the chair out of the way at the head, yeah.
Mhm. Are we getting our weekly review?
Please.
Milo pulls his mask down.
No. It's just a conversation I think is important to have regarding. She looks at Milo specifically. And I just figured everyone should be here.
Looks between them. Sits back.
He crosses his arms and slouches a little bit in his seat. Alright, what we gotta talk about?
I want to renegotiate the terms of your vassalage to me.
He looks up and over at her. Oh. Okay. What are the T&Cs?
I'm not too sure how to put it any other way other than I don't think you should be my vassal. I've been thinking about what you said and how you feel. And I just personally think maybe there's a better role we can give you.
He nods along. Okay. I mean, I guess does it involve our patrons more than us to an extent? What does Hal have to say about this?
She like looks to the side, makes a face, 'cause she knows Hell doesn't like Milo at all.
I think she's very supportive of this renegotiation. Tell me a
It's
little bit
more
about
like a sacking. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but not really much to renegotiate if I'm getting fired.
shrugs.
I mean, this was... Balder wanted you to help me or Hell somehow. I don't think you need to be my vassal to do that. Especially with your concerns.
He nods. And Hell agrees with that.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. I imagine she has some other requests as to how I can keep things good between her and my guy.
Being a mercenary was an option, I think.
Mercenary.
She nods. Were you gonna say something, Sam?
She gave something in that RP, the balcony RP, and I go find it. She like laid
Okay.
out some terms.
I just want us all to be comfortable and okay with these roles. I still don't know what this all fully means or what I'm supposed to do.
Mm. Is this all about bolstering Hell's power? The vassalage, I mean. Like, does us three being connected to you make her more powerful?
Through your domain, mine grows. That is what it is to be vassal. Your strength is mine to wield.
Remnant repeats that.
Huh. So I guess technically yes, technically no.
It's not like a big power boost button. I'm not sure how to describe it.
So, what's the difference between being a vassal and being a mercenary? I mean, call me a little Bo Peep, but I'm not exactly familiar with mercenary business.
I'm pretty sure the
see. Here, I found it. Hell speaks out. All of you can hear her.
Thank God.
You renew your vows on your armory. Fight and defend our cause. In exchange, I will let go of Baldur's blood debt. 9! Here, howling, multiple voices. 9 voices, stacking. Acts of sacrifice. 9 glorious moments where you serve us honorably. Once you've honored us 9 times, Baldur's debt will be paid. Your duty will be completed.
Milo frowns underneath the mask. Call me stupid or whatever, but how's that different to the original deal?
We cannot force you to obey. Our compulsion over you will end. Your binding is one of honor.
Yeesh. Never been good at that. Scratches his chin a little. Any other third option available?
Well, you made a commitment. I think this is a good option of honoring it by doing
Like a fair-
things to accomplish that.
I really thought free will would be the selling point, and now I don't have any ideas. I was really banking on that free will thing.
Yeah,
feels like a
that's-
pretty good way out if that's what you're looking for.
yeah, but well, I suppose I should ask for details. When she says sacrifice, like, I'm not gonna have to like cut up any more animals, am I?
No, that's my job.
I don't think so.
These
Don't get too
Nine.
excited.
9 acts of sacrifice are to be determined by your Jarl. Think of
God
them
damn it.
as 9 commands. If you obey those 9 commands, you will be free. You are not compelled. But it will show where your loyalties lie to refuse us.
Huh. And there's like seriously no incentive for me to go ahead with it. That what you're telling me?
If you don't... Oh, you go.
Well, I suppose the incentive is your guy being on good terms with Hell. Is that not the incentive? Did I miss something?
Was that not the original reason you made the agreement to be a vassal in the first place?
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
You can just choose which orders
Okay.
to
Yeah.
follow.
And it depends on what you think is, worthwhile from me.
Unfortunately, I still have to make decisions, yes.
Gotcha.
Feeling like we're going on a mission. We get a mission done, that's a check.
What happens if I die before I complete it? Or if Remnant dies before I can complete it?
Your team perish. You have no duty left to serve. I will perish with you. You can ask Baldur what he has left for you. If you perish, die gloriously. Let the Valkyries hear you in your final moments, so that you can join them in Valhalla.
Hmm.
Or I could bring you
don't let
back.
anything happen to you too.
Or I could bring you back. I could just bring you back.
Yeah, I prefer that option.
We'll leave that to your young.
Regardless, we're not gonna let anything happen to you, bud.
Exactly.
Hmm.
What are you hesitating about?
I don't know. It's just it's stupid.
I feel like now's the time to share your thoughts.
Well, just being a mercenary. It's what my dad does for a living. I don't know. That makes me feel being lumped in with him. Again, it's just
Well,
a title. But
No,
Damn.
we can
something
call it
else.
something. Yeah, exactly. We can call it something else. I'm not gonna ask you to burn down buildings and threaten children.
oh, I know you wouldn't ask me to do that.
Miss Walker has a much different name for what we do.
Go on.
You
Oh, you don't want to hear.
stop it.
Go on. Share with the class.
She calls us her bitches.
Awesome.
Wasn't he the original bitch?
I want to see you say that to him, please.
He will not admit anything like that ever.
Which is
That's
what
all
makes
right. I
it
saw you two in
funnier.
the club.
Let's make that so too.
Oh, I want to so badly.
Why doesn't he just kneel? What's wrong with us? Why are we not giving him?
It's not us. It's not us. He's just a dick.
He
Can we still
is-
hear hell?
Yes.
I think so. Tommy's laughing in the corner.
He's just
Fucking
a
hell.
bully. That's it. He's just. He knows I want it. That's why.
He'll show him.
Oh.
He'll kneel one day.
I do not get the appeal. I'm going to be very, very honest.
He's tall.
I'm
He's
taller.
powerful.
I'm
He's a
stronger.
He's a vampire.
I'm. Yeah, I'm not a vampire, sure. That-
So why are we getting all huffy, Bulldog?
Fine. Yeah, mercenary deal sounds like the best.
Alright, I'll just stand in the corner and be ignored.
We both know there's a reason I didn't answer you.
I know. I just wanted to address it.
Understand this, Bremer son. My resurrection will bring about many changes to the power structure of Asgard. If Baldur speaks truth, he is not my enemy. Perhaps there is still a future where you can be one of my vassals.
I mean, wasn't that what I just was?
You belonged to Cordelia. My vassalage. Well, glimpses of armored marauders leading legions of undead appear in your head. The legions fight against monstrosities you've never seen before. Frost giants, fire giants, twisted arbors, other undead. We are dead. We claim all.
Hmm.
In time.
Pretty badass. Well, with talk like that, you'll be back on the top in no time. And, I'm not leaving your side. Not really. Just taking a different spot, I guess. I suppose I should say thank you. I know you didn't have to listen to me ranting the other day, but, well, you did, and you took it on board, and, well, you did all this. You didn't have to, but you did anyway, so thanks for that. And, sorry I couldn't be the vassal you needed. I guess I need a bit more time before, big commitment.
It wasn't about needing to be anything. I just don't want you to feel beholden to something that you felt you didn't have a choice to do, regardless of whatever Balder wanted or not. And I don't know what the future will have and what orders I'll actually give or make. But you made it very clear what your worries were. And I understand how important having a choice is.
Nods. Thank you.
I wouldn't be the person I am if I didn't take that into consideration.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. And, I'm grateful you didn't cut me off.
Well, I still want to help you with your blood debt. And we're
I
still a
still wanna
team.
help. I still want to help you. That never changed. I just, like I say, I'm not that good at commitment.
Well, now it's on your terms.
Now you can help and not help whenever you want.
Yep.
I mean, me not helping is more of a reflex than a conscious decision, but I see your point.
Gives him a thumbs up. Takes a bite of his muffin.
Well, I suppose there's only one last person to ask. Alder, what do you make of all this?
There is a laugh, very off in the distance, echoing. You hear two voices laughing off in the distance. They get closer and closer and closer until one of the voices fades and there's just the one left going, huh? Oh! Remison! What was that? Sorry, I was talking to old friend.
Who were you talking to just then?
You wouldn't know him. Died 500 years ago. Funny asshole. What can I do for you?
We've been approached with a different kind of offer from hell. And, well, Cordelia's put an offer on the table for us to be a mercenary instead of a direct vassal.
Ah! Why?
Any further thoughts?
Why?
Well, I thought you'd have more of an opinion, considering this whole venture was your idea.
Well, I really don't know what to make of it because I don't know why she did that. Sure, there's a good reason.
You were with me the whole time.
Oh, wait. You mean she made you a mercenary just now? Sorry, I was talking to... You know what? Yeah. Silly me.
How many people are you talking to right now?
Listen,
I thought you were all alone in Helheim.
I go into Hell's Hall every now and again, you know, talk some of them. They're chill. Some of them.
Yeah, well, get out. Priority moment.
Okay. I was a little drunk, so forgive me. There's a
Bro.
little clamor comes
Can
back.
we hear this or no?
I
Milo.
think you can hear Milo.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
can hear Milo's
we're just watching Milo. Okay, cool. Awesome.
His arm ring would be like softly humming with magic. Those of you who have the detect magic spell or detect evil and good spell could sense a presence. Otherwise, yeah, it just kind of looks like Milo's talking to himself as he goes. Alright, so let me back in. So, she wants you to be a mercenary, right? Yeah. And, 9 acts of sacrifice. That's pretty good. It's actually relatively forgiving. Okay. Yeah, do that.
Bruh. That's exactly what you said about the vassalage, too. The way this man does not fucking care how it gets done.
That's what she's
Milo,
asking you
like-
for. It sounds like, you know, we're not really... That's what she wants. I mean, shit. Say no more, you know?
Why don't you talk to her for a little bit? Maybe you can resolve this. Have you ever tried talking? I mean, you seem to be very good at it, except with the people you need to speak to.
That's
Sorry,
a
am I
crazy
hearing-
bar coming from
am I
Milo.
hearing- No, this is Vale's actually saying that out loud. I'm like, I'm sorry, am I hearing Milo saying that? Milo Bremer
Whoa.
saying those words out loud?
I mean,
Yes. Awesome.
alright, sure, yeah. I'll talk to her. There's pulse. All of you can't help but feel lighter. Feel like the air has this pleasant smell to it, a nostalgia. A friendly, pleasant nostalgia fills your body. Milo's eyes glow gold, then blue. Tattoos erupt along his body, covered by his clothing. You see the soft hum underneath his clothes. Then he speaks. Who the hell are these people?
Friends.
My vassals.
Looks stupid at you. Squints at her.
I just nod at him.
And, I don't know you. Oh, yeah, the Avatar of Hell. Yeah. Gotta.
I assume he can still hear Milo.
There's
Look,
like it's
I-
he's speaking through Milo, so it's kind of like you're wrestling for control of your voice, but you still can't speak as yourself.
That one's Vale, that one's Tommy. You've seen him before in my memories.
Yeah.
You didn't get your name.
Phil raises his hands like, I have a name.
Yeah, sorry. Koba, right?
Huh?
Kai.
No.
Cool.
Did Milo know his real name?
Yeah, does Milo?
No. No.
Oh, record scratch redacted.
What was his fake
Ray.
name again?
Right.
It's Ray.
Ray.
Ray. Ray, right?
Yeah.
It would have been so fucking funny.
Tommy. He's really squinting at them both.
So,
You're funny.
Are you
looking.
okay?
sign.
Cordelia,
I know her.
Stella.
Don't say that name. Actually, thinks about it.
What name?
Estella pops
Multiple
in,
one.
sitting beside
Oh,
Cordelia, feet up on her desk. You see her just writing something in a notebook.
She was here to begin with. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Sup, Stella? Hey, Balder.
You two know
We're
each other?
focusing. We must stay focused. Hell, yes. 9 acts of
Nine acts of
sacrifice.
debt.
That settles our blood debt. Next time I see you, we're good. Hell responds. Yeah, sounds good.
She does not want to talk to this man, and it's so obvious.
You two still haven't exactly revealed what got you into the blood debt in the first place.
Oh god.
Right. Milo scratches the back of his own head. My fault. Again. Okay. I died. And then my body got separated from my soul by Loki. And then my soul is here with y'all somewhere in Midgard. My body, however, is still in Helheim, so I can't do much about it. But I can't touch things because I don't have a soul. But apparently, I can touch physical things from other realms. I didn't know that. So, fast forward a couple hundred years to points at Cordelia. Mistress of Hell getting pulled up on by these two randoms who drained over power and killed her. My bad. I didn't know I could help. I generally thought I wasn't going to be able to do anything. Plus, I was drunk off my ass, so you know how it goes. Anyway, sorry. Hoping this settles that. And my avatar here, he'll pitch in. You know, he'll get you back. Ain't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect. How does that sound? Fine.
Whatever.
Whatever. Oh, come on, Hell. Wait, I used to make you laugh all the time. Shut up, Baldur.
Stone face. This man
Hey,
sounds like
but-
he has one brain cell trying really hard to work right now. How drunk is he?
Look, before you go, Cordelia, you wouldn't happen to have a picture of your folks, would you?
Normal? I have them when they were normal.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Sits up a bit more for this.
She looks a little sad.
Those two idiots, I know you said that you didn't see much of them in hell, and that it was more so kind of distant look, but these two people ring any bells for you whatsoever?
Squints at them.
She takes out her book. Her old interview with a vampire book.
Aw.
Opens it to the very back where there's still a picture of her whole family. She's a lot younger, but it's the one she has.
And I don't know if this will help or hinder you, but do the names King Rollo and Queen Margrethe mean anything to you?
You hear howling screams all
Ow.
around you.
Mm.
Ow.
Baldur, like, kind of snaps to Vale. Says, well, damn. Can't do much about that.
Did I fuck up?
No! Here, let me just... I don't know if this will work, but... You see Milo just take off his glove, prick his finger, small little bit of blood starts dripping down. He just kind of puts a thumbprint on the table, goes, rubs his hands together, splurting the blood across his palm, hums something in Norse, and then the blood evaporates. You feel this pulse across the room, and Estella goes, ew, 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 goes into Remnant Shadow. As he would have cast the spell
Poor
evil
girl.
and good.
Was that like a a precaution, like
Oh
Like
my
bad
god,
juju?
did their
Or
names do the thing now? That's fucked up.
are they at that level?
Kind of looks around. I think we're good. Yeah, I would not use celestial names. Start calling them by
Why are they
like.
celestial names?
Wait, hold on a second. They're Celestials
Oh
now?
my god.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Oh my
The
god.
two names you used are, they're kind of carved in the throne of hell.
So it
These
is
two
them
people,
or isn't
though.
them?
Kind of looks at the picture. Those look like the two people that came in. Yeah, that looks like them. Though they don't look very celestial. They just look like humans.
Fucking knew it.
So
You see, like, it takes a second as Balder's, like, thinking, and then it kind of clicks. He goes, "Oh! These are the two humans who took... Ah! Okay.
Remnant rolls her eyes really hard.
I get it now. They turned themselves into demigods. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's up. That's up, actually.
You can fucking do what now?
There's really no written method, and definitely not a spoken one. But there are ways of taking souls and, like, absorbing them. It typically doesn't work, because celestials and fiends and, we're much stronger than humans. One puny human soul is not gonna take us. But there are a few methods to weaken souls, and a few ways to split souls, and a few ways to contain them. Kind of like siphon them. They had an artifact, this item, what would it be called? He says it in Norse. He says,
Was it a spear?
yeah, actually. He says in Norse this, and you recognize just the last bit he says Eden.
Oh my God.
Ah.
The thing that the Thunder guy took.
I'm sorry, did you say spear or sphere, like round?
Weapon
or-
spear.
Okay, I thought you said sphere, like round. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the weapon. Yeah, round, like metal ball. No,
I understand what happened now. Okay.
please elaborate for the non-Norse.
Those are. I mean, I'm not Norse either, but
I am Norse and I have no fucking clue what's going on.
those are some
I-
real fucky wucky magical artifacts that no one really should be handling. But yeah, they would be able to do that. Yeah.
back in the old day,
How
we
did you-
called them god relics. When what were they called? Greeks? No, what was it came after? It was a big empire, red.
Romans.
Romans! Yeah, they called them pieces of Eden. There's a few of them. Cardinals have done their damn hardest to make sure they got all of them away from humans, make sure no one uses them, but, well, they didn't get all of them.
Do they still have the apple?
He shrugs.
Would I recognize that at all? Like, would I know they had that at some point?
You would have remembered Eden being mentioned a few separate times, whether on the phone, with each other. They would have mentioned the name Eden. But it sounded like they were talking about a person, not necessarily an item or a place.
Right.
Balder, you are aware one of these people who did this to Hell is currently working with people who are allegedly bringing you back.
Thinks about it. Who would that be?
William,
Oh,
my dad.
sorry, Willie has a piece of Eden and he hasn't used it yet. What's he bumming around for?
I don't know if he has the Eden part, but I know that he's got one of the two of Remnant's parents.
Mm. The king or the queen?
Queen.
Mm. Crosses his arms. See Milo cross his arms. He thinks. You see Hell speak out. They're going to kill you. Huh?
I beg your pardon?
They can't both contain my power. There can only be one god of death. But there is another god who is splintered. Weaker. Oh, you mean me? Oh.
This man.
Yeah, she means you, dumbass.
Oh, we wouldn't let that happen. Kinda, can't bring me back to life if I'm dead. I guess I'm already dead. It's kind of
What
like a paradox.
Instead of bringing you back to life to kill you.
They're going to make themselves gods of death and light.
Balder,
Are
buddy.
you sure? I don't know.
Your
That's a stretch. I don't think the humans would be that crazy.
I hate this man.
Balder,
My
buddy.
power.
Balder, your brother's working with them. Why can't you just, I don't know, direct message him or something and tell him to sort them out?
I mean, yeah. I'll send a raven. Yeah, I'll tell Thor to make sure they don't kill me. I didn't know I had to do that, but yeah, I'll tell him.
So
Won't be
theoretically,
so-
that doesn't work.
Yeah.
How do you kill a celestial?
But I'm gonna be so real with you, I think you are being betrayed.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's never really happened. Gods don't.
Balder's fucking stressing over here. He's drunk and stressing the fuck out. Like all of this is actually coming crashing down and hitting for him. He's like, oh no, wait,
Oh.
no, wait.
He's realizing they
wouldn't
have his
do that to
physical
me.
body.
Oh, you see him like scratching at a beard that Milo doesn't have. Shit. I've never heard of them killing gods, but kind of looks to Cordelia. I've heard of gods being replaced.
They almost did. My parents might be crazy, but they're doing it, so how much can you really deny at this point?
Replacing hope and death? Light and rest? I don't know. It sounds like something Loki would do, but I don't.
Why would you do that? Why did you say that?
Balder, with this whole thing, would any of it have to do with a new vessel? For godhood, I mean. You mentioned there could only be one god of death. If that was poured into a vessel of, I don't know, Aesir descendants, would that work?
Well, only an Aesir can be a god of the Aesir. Or of any, I suppose. It would need to be of Norse descent to even possibly try and outmatch our glory.
The fucking kid.
I'm gonna throw up.
The girl, the queen, she's pregnant.
She's carrying another descendant of me. Oh. You hear Hell just screaming.
But I don't. Oh shit. Wait, you don't think William could be in on it, do you?
He is!
I mean, his son would become the next god of light and hope and radiance.
How could he not know?
He is the avatar of Heimdall. I don't think you exactly pull wool over his eyes.
But why would the gods be allowing this? I thought they all loved you.
I don't know if Will knows. I don't know if
I wouldn't be surprised if he did neither, though.
You might know some part.
I think
I
it could be
I remember what
they're leading him on.
I
But-
rem-
Go
I
ahead.
remember what he said. Sorry. I remember what he said in that fucking hobbit hovel we were in. He genuinely thinks he's having a family. And I'm telling you, that's not what's happening.
The kid's just a vessel.
Will thinks. I promised Will, if I come back, I'll give him glory. You know, give him that security, give him power. It's the thing most humans want, right? Want to be able to make sure no one can mess with you. It's very Viking.
He could be thinking that his child could be their vessel
I think
for a way for you to come back fully.
that's what I had in mind. Was I'd make his son my next avatar. Maybe that's what.
That's probably how it's being told.
It's probably what he thinks is still happening.
But what's the point? If the plan is for Voxen to become your new vessel, you won't need to have another one.
Well, that's not true. Humans die. Voxen will become my avatar, aye. That doesn't mean I don't need another one in the future. Besides, I'm not gonna make a 1-year-old my avatar. Voxen would live his reign, get his glory, make a legend for himself. And then once he's done, I'd go to my next avatar.
That might not be the most viable choice anymore. We don't know how much Voxen knows. He seemed as out of it as you were. Like he doesn't really know what's going on. He's just kind of going with the flow. Maybe I can bring him here. Maybe you two can talk.
Voxen is human.
know if
He
he
isn't
cares.
really fully aware.
I think he just wants to do the thing, and whatever the quickest route is, he's going with that.
Voxen and
Father,
I
you
are
and-
united in that we want to be great. I like, chilling and drinking. But we're gods, we're Viking. We want to have religions. We want to have stories told of us. There's no stories being told of Baldur while he's chilling in Helheim. So, if Voxen becomes my avatar, we both get a chance. Write some new legends, write some new stories. That was what we agreed to. What you're saying the king and queen are up to. We'd die. We would be replaced in the constellations.
I think if he's made to realize that none of that's about to come to fruition, he might be able to be convinced to, join the proper side.
Yeah.
You
Well,
feel
the-
a cold breath, and Mila, you start to feel like ants crawling on your skin, like buzzing. Almost like your muscles, your nerves are starting to fall asleep. Baldur goes, You're gonna need to try that one out, Brahma son. My time's running out a little bit here, and I don't want to kill you, so.
Appreciated.
Scratches the back of his head again. You humans really get up to some messes, huh?
The freedom of
Dude,
choice.
the gods are the messiest bitches in all of creation.
I guess we did impart that onto you, huh?
Yeah, thanks for that.
But it'll make for a funny story in the future. Assuming we're not dead.
It'll be quite a story. She closes her book.
You start to feel the lightheadedness kick in as well. He goes, alright, well, my time's up. Any last thing I can help you with, Brahma-san?
I wanted to know, with this entire thing going on. Wait, give me a second. I gotta think of it. It's been in my head for ages.
Milo also lightheaded. Alfredo also
Had it,
lightheaded.
lost it.
Oh yeah, Balder, the other gods, would they have any reason to betray you?
Oh, my family. My mother certainly wouldn't allow it.
Well, you
Yeah,
just don't
but-
tell Mom what you're doing.
Do you think that maybe, I don't know, millennia of being separated from our world maybe made them impatient? Maybe they got tired of waiting. Maybe they have a vested interest in, I don't know, replacing you. Millennia is a long time, even for a god.
I don't buy it. This is too easy. Vikings! If they wanted to replace me, they know where they can find me. They can just challenge me for my power. I'm not by far the strongest. Thor probably beats me out. So if Thor's really helping them to replace me, he could just come here and kill me. Again.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
That is a good point.
So then, I guess maybe if we got into contact with Thor, we could bring him over to the right side.
Yeah, turn him on the king and queen. I'm sure you'd be up for the fight.
Okay.
That man seemed primarily motivated by violence.
Yeah, love him.
If he's family, then, well, maybe we can get him to find our side for a change.
I
Alright,
bet I could call him.
Milo, you start to feel the blood dripping from your nose. Balder goes,
Ugh.
alright, drink some water, buddy. I'ma go.
See ya.
The light fades from his eyes. And you feel whole again, entirely in control.
Do you still have Thor's number then?
You have what now?
Wait, seriously?
He looked over to Cordelia.
It's been a very long time as a player. Did I get Thor's number once?
He flirted with her like on 2 separate occasions at the club and then at their base. I don't know if he gave her a number.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if he like slipped her his number or something at the club, or I don't know.
I'm sure.
I have vague recollection of something like that, but I don't want. I can't be certain.
I can't be certain
I,
either.
I almost want to just say it because it's funny as fuck. It'd be so funny
Let's just say she does. I think that's it's
just
really
to have.
dumb. It's really
so
dumb, but
funny.
it's funny. Yeah, she has Thor's number. At least the last number he was using.
I don't even know why a dude like that would use a phone.
I have
Because you
a number.
ending.
Me's around, why not?
I could
That
just
would
use
make sense.
sending too.
Mhm.
I will say, if you're trying to make it like a happy-go-lucky thing, your sending is spooky.
He'll understand.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll be into it, fucking weirdo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You You've read the mythology. You know what Thor's like.
I really haven't. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Oh, that's such a bold
All I know
assumption
is
to say.
he's into me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, well, who isn't into you?
I raise my hand.
Yeah?
He's right, bestie. Who isn't into you? Stares daggers at Tommy.
Hey, that's sister right there. Respectfully.
Okay.
So,
Shit, when is that married? Never mind.
what
Shut
do we want to do? Do we want
up.
to try and summon him?
Probably not ideal to summon him in the heart of the embassy.
Yeah, maybe not with Reed Sars around as well. Last thing we need is Barry again, a flashback.
Hang on, 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Just gonna point at Vale. You, first order ever. Stop talking. I'm not letting that slide.
What did
Shut
you say?
up. No, don't worry about it. He's just not allowed to talk anymore until I say so.
You actually magically compel that on him?
Yes.
What did he say?
He muttered in response to being like, "That's sister right there," and stuff. Be like, "Okay." He muttered. I mean, when has that ever stopped? And then he got, he got cut off.
Oh my god. You're vile.
All right.
Listen, there's a market for stepsister and stepbrother stuff. Is all I'm saying. That's not
Yes,
what
it's a
I'm saying.
sick market for sick people. There's a market for everything.
And I'm the market. Stella says.
I will magically lock your lips too, Estella.
No.
Vale
I
is
mean,
making a lot
not
of
right now.
Vale is making a lot of gestures, trying to indicate innocence.
Trying to indicate what?
Like he's gesturing.
His hands are up.
His hands are up,
Oh,
and then he's
innocence.
gesturing. He's gesturing to both Tommy and Bulldog, and then pointing at himself and putting the X. Like, so like I'm not the problem.
Hey, I've never been the problem. I don't know what you're referring to.
Tommy will hear a scream in his head of Vanya.
I've
Back
never.
on the topic at hand. We're talking about a different kind of sibling, a brother, Thor. Let's see if we can get him. At least into contact.
So why are we anti Ritsars?
Huh?
You had mentioned don't get the Ritsars involved.
Oh, I just said it's probably best not to summon him here, considering the Reetsars have a history with Thor. I mean, we saw what he did to Barrier.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can potentially see what they know of him. Maybe we can figure out a good location.
Tommy will
Most of
hear
it.
in his head. Are you sure that's not going to end up as classified information?
I
He
just
rolls his eyes in Vale's direction.
it's just tricky because we obviously want to work together. But we're getting involved in their business in the same way they're getting involved in mine. And I'm not in the mood for secrets. I'm not in the mood to dance this game. Alright, Vale, you can talk again. I release thee.
Well, if you're not going to do it, can I have his number?
I'm sorry, what?
If you're not going to do it, can I have his number?
I feel like this should be a group effort.
I'm going to call him. Don't worry about that. I just want the plan. And I
Wait.
don't want the Ritsars getting in the way.
Shit, we're getting off topic. We should speed this whole process up. How do we do this whole anti-vassalage, pro-mercenary thing?
Oh,
Yes.
right. The vassal switching. I guess I don't remember. How does renewing vows work? Also, have you used your speak with dead thing?
No.
Do you want to?
He thinks for a moment.
Because I can understand
you-
if you don't want to. It's a very intense thing.
Is there anyone we could speak to that would be beneficial to speak to?
I don't mean it in terms of being beneficial. I mean, you can reach out to anyone, Milo, to just talk.
He thinks for a second. Back when my dad was telling me about everything, he mentioned that my mum's grandfather died in the conflict. I am asking you, Sam. I am getting these details correct, right?
Yeah, I think Nancy's dad.
Yes,
Was?
Nancy's dad
Mm.
died, and there was someone else who died as well. Was it her brother?
Her brother.
Her brother. I don't know the parameters of this whole speak with dead thing. And if Nancy, my mum, if her memory was fucked with, then I don't even know how much she'd recall. Can Hell tell me anything about that? What would happen to someone whose memories were fucked with when they died? Would they regain those memories?
That's a good question.
Me looking up the spells.
How Speak with Dead works is that they can provide any knowledge that they knew within life. So if within life they did not know said things because their memory was altered, one would assume that in death they still do not know said things.
I don't know, but it sounds weird. I'd imagine in death it could reverse.
Well, the thing about Speak with Dead is that you're not technically speaking to the soul.
And well, with this version, I think it's different.
Yeah, we don't actually need the body for this one, so this
That's
could
the
be
thing
ruled
is
as
we
a
would be reaching out to the soul itself.
Mhm.
That's why I
So,
think
if the memory was altered, Speak with Dead would not it is not reversed upon death. You would have to cast Remove Curse or Grant Restoration on the creature to the level of what
Yeah.
modified memory was used to restore the memory.
Okay.
well,
Well,
regardless of that.
Hell would say she would know what she knew up until the time of her death. Something taken is not returned. How do you know? Memories were altered.
because she didn't remember my sister.
Are you sure?
You could
She
ask.
She never told me. Yeah, but what if this is all a colossal waste of time? What if she doesn't
Milo.
know anything?
I'm not bringing this up because I want whatever information your mother may or may not have. I'm bringing this up because I think you should talk to your mother if you want to. This isn't a mission thing. This is closure. That's why I asked. If you want to try to pull information, that's fine. But I thought it was important to bring up for a completely different reason.
Just I don't want to disturb her in the afterlife, you know. She comes back and I give her a scare or something. Maybe my maybe her dad, my granddad, would know something more. Maybe he could tell me something that he definitely knew before death. Maybe he had a wider perspective of things. I never met him, but, well, don't even know if he'd trust me.
Whatever you decide. But I don't think you'd be a burden for wanting to talk to your mother again.
Could be nice just to hear her voice.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll see my mom. If that's okay.
Would it be alright to still allow that speak with dead option with the mercenary negotiation? It's
So yeah.
You want the room?
we can give you privacy.
Yeah, if that'd be okay.
I'm just gonna stand and immediately step to help Remnant.
I was gonna say Remnant makes the motion to stand a little and then goes, wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
Never
I got you.
mind.
I got you.
Ray nods and he pulled the door open for the two.
Lead them out. Look over his shoulder and give him Milo a nod. You got this.
Yeah, thanks.
Just gonna grab Vale's hand as they leave. I'm sorry I magically told you to shut up.
I don't blame you.
I'm sorry.
He was being heinous.
Forgive.
I was just reminding people who they were.
Close the door. Vale out here. If that makes me a villain, so be it.
Oh,
I will bear the cross.
They hated him for he told the truth.
mhm.
The room is cleared. Milo is left, staring at the palm of his hand, the tattoos of hell strewn across his arm.
He puts his helmet back on, then takes it off again, then fiddles with his fingers a little bit before stripping the armor off of himself and leaving him just his slacks. Combs his hand through his hair a little bit and straightens his posture. How does this work? Nancy Monroe. He gestures with his hand towards an area in front of him.
Stretch your hand out, the name spoken. Cold, chill frosts the table. You can feel that still air quickly appearing across the table, now a little slick wet with humidity, then in frost. The chair across from you. You see wisps, white fog like snow, rising, taking shape. Sitting across from you is the shape, an apparition, a ghost. Nancy Monroe, your mother. Her eyes shine hollow white light. She's not breathing. She simply blinks. The fog stopping for a second with a blink before resuming again, pouring out from her empty eyes, and then shaping to fill her proper shape. She blinks, looking around. She seems sedated, emotionless for the most part. Just kind of staring aimlessly forward, waiting. You have 10 minutes. You may ask up to 5 questions.
Marlowe's breath catches in his throat at the sight of her. His eyes begin to well with tears as he steps forward cautiously. Ma? Can you hear me?
Yes. You... Milo. I can hear you. Smile.
He looks down at his arm. Is there an indication on the tattoo that he's losing questions?
The tattoos across each of your fingers, you see them slowly start to rescind. There's this, it used to be drawn like a skeletal drawing across your hand. One of the skeletal fingers disappears.
Shit. Counted as a question. Ma. Why didn't you tell me about Astrid?
Her eyes round. She frowns. See her taking you in, kind of looking you up, top to bottom. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Father said he wasn't going to come back until his service was done. She rolls her eyes. I knew the syndicate were watching us, waiting for him to come back. Moved. Took us to London. Somewhere, at least they, I had hoped, wouldn't find us. I thought if I just waited until you were a little older to tell you, so that way you didn't accidentally say her name or tell somebody you're looking for her. If I just waited, could have found her later. I'm sorry. I guess I waited too long.
Why did they take her? Why would they take a baby?
They wanted your father. He owed them. He killed a lot people that were important to them. People of influence. People who knew him. I guess he didn't kill all of them. She rolls her eyes again. So one of them came looking. And they took her. As a hostage. Hoping that I would call out to him, tell him what happened, so that he could come back and save her. I didn't do that. I didn't want to lose all of you.
Why royalty? How are they connected to the syndicate? How do they factor into all this?
Royalty? I don't know. Why? She finds herself unable to ask questions back. Kind of like clutches at her neck, reaching for her necklace. I don't know anything about the royalty. I don't know who took her other than they were syndicate. I could tell by some of their tattoos. You have one left?
How do I find out more about this? How do I get her back? How do I get Astrid back, Mum?
Her eyes kind of go wide. She frowns. They want your father. I think they want revenge. Maybe they just want him to work for them again. What he did to try and cover his tracks. It made him dangerous. He had to be dangerous. To get Astrid back, I think they'd need him. Or you'd need to find who took her. Maybe you can save her. She thinks. I don't know if she even knows we exist. You see the sadness in her eyes. I don't know if she'd even believe we exist. She'd even want us. It's been 14 years. She blinks and looks at you. Oh, it's been much longer, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's been a fucking lifetime, Mum.
You see her silhouette start to shake. The fog that had made her body now slowly billowing with the wind. From her feet, you see her stand, reach out to you. You got taller. And you're eating good. She smiles.
Yeah. Why is this happening to us? What did Dad do? Why did he leave?
She finds herself unable to answer. Instead, she hugs you.
Mum, please don't go again. I need you.
Father loved us. And I don't think if he hadn't done what he'd done, we would be here. He gave you a chance. You see her silhouette start to break more. The wind's now reaching her hip, her stomach, her chest. Don't lose, my love. Don't lose. Don't lose.
I won't. I'll get it back for you, Mum. I'll fix it all.
You feel the cold chill of her hug tighten as the winds take her chest, her shoulders. She nods slowly, and then it takes her head. The chill lingers in the air, little snowflakes. And you see the tattoos on your arm rescind down to your wrist. Still there, still showing that you belong to hell, but that grip you once had on death is gone.
He grasps vaguely at the place where his mother once resided. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! He slams his hand down on the table, hard as he can.
The table would probably break.
Yeah.
A table in there is not siege monster proof, and he is
It is
superhumanly
from
strong.
IKEA.
It was the nicest table they could get from IKEA.
So there's a chance.
Maybe. The table would snap down
Ooh,
from where Milo
IKEA
punched
makes
it.
good shit.
You outside don't hear this, don't feel it, nothing. The place is perfectly soundproof.
Fuck. Mom, what the fuck did you do? Dad.
Guess we just wait.
Rubs his head before he steps forward and begins donning his armor again, pulling it on roughly over his skin before donning the helmet over his head and wrenching the door open. It's done. He doesn't wait for a response. He marches past them all.
Wait, but we still need to do the other thing.
Yeah. Might need some time.
He
We
pauses
should
in
give
his
him some
march.
time.
We can do it later.
No, you're right. Still a little time. We gotta make a move on. He steps
Sure.
forward towards Remnant. His mask is fastened over his face, his features unreadable.
What do I do?
He pulls it off, handing it over to Remnant.
She'll take
You can
it.
tell from his movements that he's erratic.
9 sacrifices. 9 glorious moments serving us. Once you've honored us 9 times, your duty to me will be completed. And I will clear all blood debts owed by Balder. Wear this arm ring as my mercenary. There's a slight little glint of white, of frost being emitted on it, before it then just simply melts away. The room outside in the hallway is much warmer. Cordelia has the ring in her hand that she can hand back to him.
And she gives it back.
He takes it, fastens it back onto his arm. Thank you. All of you. Now, let's get going.
Where are we going?
Figure of speech. I got places to be.
Do you want a companion?
No. I'm good.
I can't leave anyway.
Let's
He'll
take you back
approach
to your
him
own-
and
You know
put
where
a
to
hand on
find
his
me.
shoulder. My love. Understandable if you need alone time, but just know that if you need someone, we got your back. That hasn't changed.
He nods slowly at first before picking up speed before he turns around and embraces Tommy.
You hold him.
I like to think that it's a bear hug, so he kind of picks him up against his chest.
Oh,
He's not. He does not fight that in the slightest.
it's probably dangling there.
Yeah, he'll accept the hug for as long as Milo needs it. Returning it an equal, like, tight hugness, you know? He gotta get him back.
Nod and give him the privacy of push Cordelia
Back.
down the hall.
So fucking funny.
Back to medbay.
I'll fix it all. I will. I promise.
You don't have to do it alone.
He nods, and before he can respond again, he thinks better of it. He puts Tommy down and then turns on his heel and walks away.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. You too.
I will. I'll let him leave, understanding he probably needs some time. Are Cordelia and Ray gonna talk, or
Vale and Cordelia are walking away. Raven manifests from his invisibility
Oh my
next
God.
to her.
Ah!
oh,
Vale.
Hmm.
Satisfied?
It was quite the show.
He was in there?
I'll have to look into this dealing with the syndicate.
Please do.
I haven't happened to know where those events that were mentioned were.
Remind my brain, Sam, what events is he talking about?
Raven would kind of blink to her. That was purposeful. You go, apologies. I'll look into it myself.
Oh, that was purposeful?
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't know. Okay.
Yeah. He's making reference to what Milo was just talking about with his mom.
Ah, gotcha.
Hmm.
Cordelia was not in the room.
Right. Sorry.
No, a slip of the mind.
Not Raven being an information leak. The fuck?
Is it a leak if he's on her side?
Yes.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't believe I'm the one in need of anyone currently. But thank you.
Well, if you're offering services, could you just give me a quick list of everyone in Domino who has had interactions with the Zaki in the past? That would be awesome.
Stares at Vale, silent for 15 seconds. No one on Domino
15
has had any
seconds.
dealing with the Zaki.
Bermuda.
Well, I suppose the exception's being kept in Filoni. I'll compile your list.
Thank
Lonnie, that's wild.
Good day to the two of you. He walks off.
you. You think he just hangs out around the black room just waiting for shit to happen?
I don't know. I don't even know why he was there.
Because earlier today, you know what? It's whatever.
I like him.
He's an interesting one. Let's get you back to bed.
She sighs. I just have to wait on this surgery and foot business. Ah.
Any further conversations?
Amongst the group, I don't think so.
This was pretty much that.
Well, I would probably just be looking to relieve some stress.
In what capacity?
In what ways?
Usually it's problem solving, but can't really do much given the celebrations going on. I imagine he'd run the lottery. He'd walk off into Moscow somewhere and wonder and just wait for a Ritsar to follow him.
Just go to the casino, a fun time, a good time.
Mm-hmm.
No, that checks a box of vassal talk.
Yahoo!
Yahoo. One more important conversation off my list.
Let's go.
I
Got
have
a short-term goal.
another. Is that a short-term goal for somebody? I was gonna ask. Is anyone claiming any short-term goals for this conversation?
No.
I guess it would be mine.
Take an inspiration die.
Yippee! I've been wanting to do it for a while.
Which one of you mentioned they're gonna have the baby become the next god of light?
Me.
And it was Bulldog that mentioned it.
Take a hero point.
Bruh.
Nice.
Insane.
Some crazy revelations.
So how is just murdering Mama and they're also killing the unborn child sounding?
Let's do it!
Just Vale cheering in the
Okay,
background.
Leto.
Blood for the blood god!
Greatest double kill I've ever
It's not
gotten!
the prophecy
Oh my God.
that happens. And also, correct me if I'm wrong. The queen is not a god yet.
They
She's
are
not
the
celestial
demigods.
yet.
They are demigods.
Half god.
Half gods.
Or
They split their
demigods.
power
Okay,
between
gotcha.
both of them, rather than one of them.
So they're trying to get light in order to.
Well, so yeah, if we split another god, then we'll both reach full divinity.
Is that how that's gonna work?
They're
It's
sure
unclear
hoping on it.
exactly the dynamics of their plan, but we know that it does factor in the kid taking over either Hell's power or Baldur's power.
It's giving Baldur's power.
Or both.
Oh,
Could
that'd
be.
fucked.
Because Baldur specifically mentioned it can only ever reside in one mortal vessel. The powers
Yeah,
of
but if half is Hell and the other half is Baldur,
And that's a full.
I think
what
what's gonna happen?
kind of
is
weird
she's
fuckery
gonna-
do you think? What?
I think the queen's gonna give full death to the king, and
Yeah,
then
that's
she's
what I was
gonna
thinking.
take on Baldur.
Light. Yeah, I concur. Which also, if she's trying to get the child to be like the next vessel, does that not imply she's going to kill the child so she can then
Yes.
absorb the power? Yeah, like that's a sacrificial child.
It's a lot easier to take the powers of the
She
god
has
from
no
the child than
intention
it
on
is
that
to take
child
the
actually
body.
taking the fucking god power. She's gonna kill the kid while it's weak.
Hold up a second, right? I'm just realizing Shay is in the call. Shay, are you still up to do the thing?
I promised B I'd get her next.
Okay.
We're getting there. I still got a free Bancroft from his hell.
We got that, but we can end this RP for sure.
Iron
Though.
I have a queue of voice RPs. Let me finish
Yeah.
this one up so I can cut the stream and then we can pick up in a bit. So inspiration die for all party members, or pick one of you to get a hero point.
Like Vale.
I liked Milo's.
I like Milo's.
Yeah.
Also,
Milo's well.
It's 3 votes for my
Also, what?
Chandler,
Chan?
No, it's just like, yeah, that was very well done.
Thank you.
I'm glad I pushed for that speak with dead.
I would have
Yes,
had
very
Nancy be
good.
more emotional, but for the confines of the spell, they are meant to be like cryptic or repetitive, or like vaguely emotionless. And I was like, she's still like she's trying, or like she wants to talk to
Oh,
him.
you were?
She wants to express, a lot more, but she is dead. She is a ghost.
Sam,
Yeah.
you're so generous with like not counting the repetitive whys that was happening because like
Oh yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
I'm not. Listen, it's funny in TV, but this is an emotional moment. Let's not be too.
For sure. It was just
They-
so fucking funny.
Grasping the question that was either last or held the most
Significant.
oomph to, significance.
I wasn't gonna screw Milo over. All right, Milo,
Thank
take
you.
your hero point. That will conclude this side session of freedom of choice.
Thank
Woohoo.
you very much.
Freedom of Choice is a good title.
I will
Yeah.
put the stream. Bye.
Perfect.
Bye bye.